Morning. It's October, the ninth of October, Thursday, which is the last day of the work week for me, so I'm pretty happy. Today I'm going to do the Midnight Earth reading because I haven't done one. I did one and then I had a man's lawnmower outside, so I didn't post that one. So we'll see what happens today. This is my channel, Midnight Fish. My name's Tristan. Did I say that already? I don't know. And this reading's for earth signs, or if you've got lots of earth in your chart, or you got rocks in your head, I think. Yeah, let's see. First message from my mom's deck. Oh, cool. Number 19. It's like maturity, long life. The high tower means long life for sure. Hopes that flower from deeds so pure. When trouble surrounds, sickness may come, and problems abound, you must overcome. Okay. It's like long life, but also maybe some, if you're stressed, guidance, protection, legal judgments, governments, military institutions, officials, hospitals, universities, airports, the course of your life, long life, someone or something from your past. So it could be many things. Let's see what the rest of the cards have to say today. Someone or something from your past. Institutions, it seems. Buildings. There's buildings. A building. Let's grab a couple cards from the Lost Oracle. Yeah. Got a Kindle and I've been reading loads. Who would have thunk it? It's just really convenient. But I must say, I like I got the Kindle 4, got a second hand. I like the fact that you press the little buttons, it's not touch screens. I think the touch screen would probably irritate me. Yeah. Anyway. What you got to show me today? 22, lost. Choose joy as your compass. Maybe you're feeling a bit lost. And gallant. Accept healing energies. This one comes up a lot. Yeah. Okay, so if you're feeling a bit lost, it's funny, it's a Lost Oracle. It says choose joy as your compass. So look to the things that bring you relief and happiness. Follow those things. Yeah, there's a little lantern there, there's a little light, and there's a light in his hand. Maybe this is someone that you meet who has healing energies. Maybe they can help you. Or maybe there are healing energies around you, you're just not seeing it. It seems like you need it, because this card was about health, really. Long life. Longevity. So this reading is just 3 rows. Past, present, future, 3 cards each. 9 cards in total. Might be just one card you resonate with, maybe the whole reading. There's no way. It's just random shuffling and pulling, isn't it? Unless you believe in magic. The magic of tarot and reading. I just find the patterns interesting, what comes up. And I think about how a reader's shuffling habit will determine a lot as well, and how intentional you are about your shuffling. Ascent of the Blessed, rebirth, recognition, assistance, promotion. 20. What's 20? What is it in the book? I can't get the book out. No. Sorry, I should have some elevator music while I flip around. Yeah, I thought it was Judgment. That's right. Okay. Some sort of judgment. You're doing stuff on your own, kind of like trying to be a one-man band type thing going on. And there's the Christ child. Birthing things. Some sort of judgment, moving on to something. Is that why you're feeling a bit ill? Right. So we've got Ace of Berries at the bottom. Harmony among all living things. Happiness and joy. There's an owl there. That's a nice card to get. Baron of Books, sexual indiscretions, adultery, misuse of power, rivet to hell. Oh, seems like things are very happy, but all it takes is one little mistake to set you on a wrong path sometimes. There's this in agreed as well. It's quite heavy underneath here. Okay. So in the past you got Page of Coins, Knight of Berries, Sin of Lust, Present, Deception, Page of Birds, and the Flower Pusher again. And then we've got King of Birds, Baron of Vessels, and Prince of Swords in the future. I'm going to clarify with Morgan Greer today. In the past, you got the Page of Coins, lack of financial experience, poor spending habits. Ooh. Okay, and then you got the Knight of Berries, dissatisfaction, talented person. All right, and then the Sin of Lust, sex, passion, extravagance, success. The past looks like somebody who came into fame quite suddenly, spent really badly, and went to loads of sex parties. That's the vibe I'm getting. Is this you? Who are you? Yeah. Page of Coins, lack of financial experience, poor spending habits. So maybe in the past you've had to learn how to manage your money better. It says here you're very talented. And this card talks about, the Knight of Berries talks about these birds on the berry. So he's got this berry in between his legs, upside down in a lake. And they feed off and get benefits from this person's success. So you might have people around you who are also benefiting from your success. And it seems like there was lots of passion and lust around as well in the past. So let's see what this is all about then. Page of Coins. Is this your spending habits? Did you have to learn how to spend better? Yes, Four of Pentacles here. You've had to learn how to hold on to your money. And then you've got Four Swords and Five Pentacles, because if you don't, you end up on the outside there. Very disappointing. Maybe that already happened. Maybe there was some issues with money. And you had to like go inwards and rest a bit. Four Swords here. So Four Pentacles. You had to learn how to hold on to your money. Okay. The High Priestess and Eight Wands. Wow. The High Priestess here is because, is that what you had to learn how to trust your intuition about money and be more clear in communication, because quite strange. Eight Wands is just the clear communication, very quick, or it could be eight dildos, but you know, in this case I think it's just, it hasn't turned up here on the Sin of Lust. So they're like opposite cards almost. This is all about secret knowledge and trusting the gut and blah blah blah, but this is also very clear communication about money. Maybe there's a balance that's needed, or you've had to trust your intuition because of things you found out, or communication, or stuff was suddenly revealed that things weren't going well. Yeah, could be many things, but it had to do with your intuition. You've had to learn how to hold on to your money, how to control your spending habits, how to control maybe Eight Wands is quite a powerful force, isn't it? Yeah. Or maybe there was some sort of loss via communication. Yeah, maybe you need to trust your intuition more when communicating to people about money. Have the knowledge, the secret knowledge, know what's going on behind the scenes of whatever it is you're doing. Yeah. So that was in the past. And then in the past also this talented person. So this is you. Is this you? Must be. Seems like you came into money and then it was quite difficult to manage. Yeah. Or they're the reason why you had the spending habits. Maybe you're with somebody. Five Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Devil. Two of Cups. So somebody in your life who is better with money than you, or you wanting to learn how to be a Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot here about urges, like controlling your urges, and who you come into union with, who you sign contracts with. It's 3 swords there as well. This is very heavy at the bottom. Yeah, controlling urges, who you come into. Oh, death. Flipping hell, I don't want to look any further. 5 swords. Yeah, okay. It's a lot to do with people around you, what you're doing with your money. 9 Wands and 10 Pentacles. Yeah, what you're doing with your money, learning how to be a Queen of Pentacles. It's taken a lot of very cutting communication, arguments. These are arguments, these are hurtful words, finding stuff out, battling, fighting with people. Controlling your devil urges and just your desires in general. When it comes to romance, maybe there was some issues there. So now you're a bit defensive. You were defensive in the past because you're protecting this 10 of Pentacles. I think maybe when the issues with the money came up, you've had to be defensive. All right. So what is the sin of lust then? Sex, passion, extravagant success. Is that where the money went? We'll see. We'll see. What comes up? Emotions, passion. What is the devil going to come up again? Completion. End of a cycle. 3 cups. Many people involved. Oh no, that's 4 cups. Why did I see it as 3? The Chariot. Not seeing what's in front of you. The Magician. And 3 of Pentacles. Excuse me. Just need to have a sip of my coffee. Completion, the world, the whole world, the whole firmament. You're not seeing something, you weren't seeing something that was right in front of your face. Things are moving very quickly. You wanted to get to victory. But something to do with passion and sex. Manifesting. 3 of Pentacles, working together with people. Looks like a party. Some party you went to? Or you were working together? It's an odd mix, the Magician and the Sin of Lust. Because sex and magic together is a bit like sex magic. It's like manifesting through excess, through extravagance. Or wanting to manifest that kind of extravagance. Working with others. Trying to like maybe get a lifestyle? I don't know. That one's confused me a bit. I might come back to it. So in the present, you got deception, lies, deceit, hidden truths, secrets, Page of Birds, thoughtfulness, planning, melancholy and pause. And the Flower Pusher, force, justice and strength. Like on a basic read, it seems like you've discovered something. Some secrets have come out, or either you're being deceived or someone's deceiving you and you figured it out. Because the hidden truths are out here, unless the moon comes up. It might tell me what it is. But it's made you think a lot and sit and ponder what justice you need to serve, it seems. Because of that. Yeah. Okay. So what's this deception? There's a little frog on her chest. Yeah. Could be like indiscretions in relationships, something like that. That comes up sometimes. Okay. Yeah, 5 Pentacles. Okay. So whatever the situation is, it's caused like loss. Could be financial loss or just the loss of, because they hug in this, you know. Just because it's financial doesn't mean it hasn't got emotional impacts. If people lose their homes, it's kind of like sad, isn't it? It can hurt. King of Cups and the Lovers. Somebody that you were close to lied to you. Somebody you're in a relationship with. You're on the outs, it seems. Strange donkey's reflection there. 2 donkeys. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. Bosch was a clever artist, wasn't he? So somebody you were in love with betrayed you, it seems, at present, and you're on the outs. A King of Cups. A deceitful King of Cups, it seems. You were in a relationship or had a sexual connection. Perhaps. Just made you sit and think. The Page of Birds. Planning. So you're planning what justice to serve. And justice can come in whatever form. It could be that you don't want to talk to that person ever again. It could be that you just say bygones be bygones, and, you know, whatever connection you have. You know, I mean, sometimes the only reason why you still have to keep a connection is if you have kids. You know, unless you both really want to be. Wow, 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. This is somebody who you were in a contract with. 9 of Cups in this deck has got a red nose. She or he. Could be either gender. Maybe they drank too much, or you had emotional fulfillment with them somehow. I don't know. There's a lot of drinking going on in these pictures. King of Rods. Somebody you had a massive attraction to and you were committed to. Wow. Knight of Swords. Something happened. The Tower made you turn around and look at things different. So this is what's happening at present. Page of Birds. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? What have you discovered? It's kind of like going inwards, just pausing, a bit of sadness. Feeling a bit sad? Maybe that's why you feel a bit lost, that you need healing energies. You need to follow your joy. Gosh, yes, a bird and a Queen of Cups here. Is that you? You're a Queen of Cups and they're a King of Cups. So whoever lied and cheated on you, or did all the stuff, or whatever's happened between you, it's got you really tied up in your head. 8 Swords. Gosh, 8 Pentacles as well. Lots of 8s. Temperance. It's a very heavy burden. It's a block. Because you're a Queen of Cups. You want to love, I guess. So, oh yes, you're looking to new beginnings. But this will create a tower. Or it's in the midst of a tower. There's a tower going on presently in your life. Everything is unstable. There's a tower and there's a tower. Be careful it doesn't affect your health. You need to seek out things that make you happy at present. Some joy. And accept healing energies from people around you. You can get a healing energy from watching a nice sunrise if you tune yourself in right. And see it as God blessing you. So there is that if you don't have anyone to turn to. Because not everyone has friends. Or partners or family. Some people really are on their own. So yeah. Whatever your joy is, look to that, because it looks like you're pondering a new beginning. But it might cause a tower, or it's in the midst of a tower. Flipping X, strength. Yeah, it's taking a lot of strength from you, whatever you're doing right now. Just taming that lion. 10 Swords. Yeah, definitely. Something about Christmas. Christmas time. 10 Swords at Christmas. Flipping on. Ooh, flipping heck. Okay, the flower pusher. What is this judgment? 4 wands, 5 swords, 3 swords, 5 pentacles. The towers. Maybe you've got some new home you're going to, or you're moving, or there's a celebration that you're moving towards. Maybe it's this new beginning. Might cause some problems. This fight in here, 3 swords, 5 pentacles. You've got to lock people out. It's about what you've invested in and what you're wanting to get away and not invest anymore. In whatever situation this is, you're done. Death, you're done. Knight of Wands. Passion. You're going to go out and look for your passion. There's your lizard. There's lizard here. You've earned something. Never noticed that before. I'm really drawn to it. It's almost like earning your stripes and learning about deception almost. Yeah. Knight of Wands is a bit, can be a bit, he's a bit arrogant, isn't he? Confident. Maybe that's a better way of saying it. There's a little acorn. Something new. Looking for a new start. No Wands. So you're going to end whatever this is. Whatever they did. It's time to end it. So in the future, which is obviously subject to change, because, you know, I'm not psychic. We've got the King of Birds, purification work, unending activity. Baron of Vessels, drunkenness, carousing, moderation. Prince of Swords, victory against overwhelming odds, braveness, experience. It looks like in the future you're doing some serious work. I'm going to read the King of Birds because I quite like this card. A giant bird on a golden commode is consuming men, passing them through his body and injecting them into a blue bubble. The man being eaten has birds issuing from his backside, as though the King of Birds is blowing them through the man's mouth. It is a purification process. The King of Birds is made more human as the people pass through his body, while the men being consumed are endowed with an increased ability to earn money and be active. This echoes a primitive purification ritual in which men's laziness and sloth are cleansed in the difficult passage through the bird's innards. The King of Birds also benefits, as visaged by the cauldron on his head and 2 vases on his feet. Vase. He is transitioning from flight, air to vessels, water, with the assistance of man, earth. The King of Birds may represent a father figure to the reader. It's like some sort of work, yeah. Purification work, obviously, like changing. It looks like you're changing in the future. Something about you is changing. You might be getting rid of the feelings associated with whatever's going on at present. This is a lot of transformation energy. Really, you got the Tower and you got Death here, and there was 10 swords that come up as well. The Tower crashing down. Yeah. So what kind of purification work is this? Because it looks like you're also celebrating this drunkenness, carousing, moderation. So maybe you're releasing something. It's a lot about, you know, he's swallowing. It's like drinking. And then the Prince of Swords, which is this brave, you know, you're just going for it. Whatever this work is, whatever you're doing. I don't know what kind of... There's the birds coming out his butt. Purification. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, right. And 8 cups. And 3 cups. And 10 swords. Oh, okay. Controlling your spending habits has come up again. 4 Pentacles. And walking away from emotionally unsatisfying environments and people. Yeah, whoever they are, you're ending it with people who don't satisfy you. You want to be this independent person who makes contracts with people that don't do whatever this was, this deception. The Empress. And 9 swords. Gosh. Freeing yourself so that you can be more creative from things that keep you up at night. Overcoming this. Maybe that's what you know, transmute out. So the Empress could be somebody in your life, or it could represent you embodying that, you know, that maybe you've seen someone you like, and she's an Empress or he's an Empress. Creative, joyful, but they full of life. The Empress is just a creative source, in touch with all divine feminine creative energies of flowing water, very emotional, but just, yeah, a little heart, flower, pretty cool, the Empress. I don't know what the Nine of Swords is. Why is she here? This is hard to see. Working very hard. Yeah, it's almost like you're trying to free yourself from overthinking so that you can be this Empress. Yeah? Page of Cups. Something small, a message, a small message, or a small project you want to start, a small creative thing, something emotional, or something in the 3D perhaps. Yeah. Freeing yourself from Nine Swords, really. And then you'll come out as the Empress again, maybe. Perhaps you've always been that. It's just about getting rid of those feelings that trap you. Release. So is that what this is? Baron of Vessels, drunkenness, carousing, moderation. They're having a good time there, really. Maybe it's time to let loose a bit. Let loose, but unbind yourself from Nine Swords. By purifying, doing some purifying work. Going back in touch with your creativity. Ace of Cups, yeah. The source of this water behind you. Don't block it off. Yeah, there's blocks. You're getting rid of blocks in the future, it looks like. You're just freeing yourself. You're being this Empress. Good things come to you. Okay. Oh, yes. King of Wands, King of Rods. Page of Cups and the Hermit. Queen of Swords. Yeah, being confident. Oh, you'd be at a crossroads. Okay. Soon you're going to come to a crossroads about where your Four of Wands is. Is that why you're going out partying in the future, to make this decision? Some mental strife there. Nine Swords to Two Swords, I suppose, is better. Prince of Swords. Okay. What is this overwhelming odds? Braveness, experience. Future's a bit perplexing today. I don't quite get it. Yeah. Page of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Juggling. Knight of Cups. Five of Swords. Justice. Six of Wands. Justice and justice. Two Pentacles. Gosh, I really am a bit stumped today. The future seems to be quite hazy. I don't want to just say anything. It looks like this work you do transforming something about yourself. This overthinking, this Nine Swords business. You get to the point where you're Two Swords. Yeah? It's still indecision, but it doesn't keep you up all night. Your hands are free. You can choose. You can freely choose. This woman can freely choose. That's why it's such a silly card, really, because she's not bound and she could take her blindfold off. But she's in the process of thought, really, isn't it? Weighing things up. Yeah. weighing things up. And you're letting go of some energies as well, the Baron of Vessels. I'll just read him again, just to make sure I haven't missed anything there. A rotund man leans back, supported by a demon creature, while another demon pours liquid from a barrel into the man's mouth. The slovenly drunk is being forced to drink so much that he no longer derives pleasure from the act. The drunkard is unaware that the barrel he's drinking from is filled by a third demon who is anally urinating into the barrel through a funnel. The moral is clear, no good will come from alcohol. The Baron of Vessels is indulging to a point of addiction, but in moderation his drinking would merely result in a good time. Along with explicitly warning against the dangers of drunkenness, this card is a reminder to practice moderation, not allow the demons of addiction and desire to take control of your life. Yeah. So you need to release some energies perhaps, but you need to do it in moderation. It might be because you're having to make this decision about Four of Wands, which is like where you're going to live. Almost. I always see that card as that. It's the home card. It can be seen as wedding and celebration and stuff like that, but it's that feeling of the four, you know, what is that? That you're in the square with the poles and the garlands, and it's that feeling of this is your family. That can be four poles or four walls. It could be a house as well, a castle if you're lucky. Oh, it's a bit drafty though, I suppose, in a castle. So you're making this decision, and here in the Justice card you come down to one sword. Prince of Swords is also one sword. It seems like you're fighting against something, you're wanting this justice, and once you get justice you'll have your victory in whatever the situation is in the future. Page of Cups, yeah, so keeping your innocence perhaps. Yeah. Protecting your fish in the cup, whatever that is. Two Pentacles. Perhaps you're having to choose between two influences in your life, a knight and a page. I don't know. Anyway, I'd best get a scritch on. I have a feeling it's getting a bit late. I don't want to miss work. Yes. What's this? Ace of Berries. Harmony among all living things. Happiness and joy. Yeah, follow your joy. The things that make you happy. That'll bring you some peace at the moment. And accept any healing energies around you. If there's people who can provide it, or places, or whatever it is, go to those places. Get some good juju, you know. Touch some grass maybe. Whatever it is you need to do. Get some happiness. Ah. 5 cups. 5 cups. Yeah, 10 wands. 5 wands. No wonder you need to find some joy. There's some sadness and regret, burdens, fighting, and people getting involved in lots of actions that maybe are hurtful, or yeah, and you're working like your arse off trying to get things moving. Okay, that's why you need to find some joy, I suppose. And once you do, you'll find it easier to work. This guy isn't distracted in this card. It's one of the most really simple Eight of Pentacles, because often there's quite a lot going on in 8 Pentacles because this guy's working so hard. But he's just got his pentacles neatly up on the wall. He knows what he's working on and what he's got to work on next. There's a cycle. He knows what he's doing. And this guy's got the 2 horses in control and the chariot. So once you tap into that joy again, you'll find that you can tap back into that flow. You just have to follow your joy. There's sparks that make you feel happy, whatever it is. All right. What should the viewer do then? Follow joy. I don't know if it can tell me again. 3 cards. Do I normally do that now? I think I do. Yeah. Oh. I don't know why I suddenly feel like time's getting on. Are you feeling like that? Okay. Illumination, that's the Hermit. Revelation, knowledge, light and darkness. Queen of Swords. Oh, they always it upside down in here in the Conjurer. Page of Swords. Yeah, go for it. Whatever you're doing. Illumination. So we've got Baron of Birds, Thief, Concealment, Running Away, Princess Gates, Indecision, Too Many Options, Balance, Pleasure, Page of Skates, Disappointment, Failed Attempt, Struggle, and Illumination. Perhaps you're going to have to go inwards to think about some things going on around you, it seems. Theft, concealment, running away, somebody getting away with something around you. But you're not feeling very stable on wherever it is that you've found yourself in this situation. You can't make a choice. It feels like you're struggling. No wonder you need joy. This feels like such a struggle. This is like a struggle bus. Yeah. The Page of Skates got a too big skate. This guy doesn't know what he's doing on his skate. He doesn't know which way to turn. He's got too many options. Left, right, up, down. Yeah. Other dimensions. Talks about balance, pleasure. So perhaps finding that balance and joy will balance out a lot of things for you. Just find that peace. Ask for it. I often find if I ask for it, it comes. Literally beg the universe to send you a peace blanket. Listen to some peaceful music and just zen out. And ignore all the stuff going on around you. Look for some illumination inwards. Go into a lantern. Because there's the lantern in the picture there. There's the lantern there, the light. Here's a massive lantern. This person is, be the lantern and then you'll see the signs perhaps. Go inside and then you'll find the joy and remember what it is that brings you joy, and then you can look outward and look for it and go towards it. Yeah. All right. Okay. 2 cards left. One from the Magic Oracle, and then I'll do a little angels as well. See what the angels got to say today. It's the cat with the third eye. Boundaries. Stand your ground. Okay. You're worthy of love. Explore options. Deep reflection needed. Okay, so that double enforces this Hermit card, the illumination. You need to do some meditation. This looks like a person going around trying to do something that don't really know quite how to do it yet. You can get yourself into a cycle of failure. But it is telling you to stand your ground. That might be to do with whatever situation is going on at present with this deception in this love relationship, the ending of that. You are worthy of love. Yeah. Remember that. Everyone is. And explore options. Okay. Whatever options you have. That might be to do with this 2 swords in the future. Making that choice. Whatever it is. Okay. One last card. Okay. Keeping things to yourself can be difficult. Try not to overshare today. Yeah, it's good advice. Good advice. Maybe you've got some information and it's burning out of your pocket. Right, that's the reading. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please, do the thing. And thanks for listening. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.